I'm Shannon Coiner, the creator of the Animal Career Fair at Ventura Pet Wellness and Dog Training Center. In 2016, I was brainstorming ideas of how to get more young people involved in animal careers. When I was a young teenager graduating from high school, I knew I wanted to work with animals, but I really didn't know what I wanted to do. When I spoke with my counselor, she told me that the only option was to be a veterinarian. And although I knew I kind of liked medicine, it wasn't a perfect fit because I was already interested in behavior at the time, but I had no one to give me ideas on how to get into that career, any way of making leads. So now, fast forward to 2016, I decided that this would be a great opportunity. I have a center and I would love to be able to invite various professionals to come to a fair where then students and young people throughout the county could come and talk one-on-one with some of these other professionals.
Hi, my name is Joni Loftus. The name of my business is Sit, Pet or House. I'm a professional dog walker and pet sitter. I've been in my 6th year now. And it started actually with just doing pet sitting for my neighbors, and it has grown into now I have my own business, licensed, insured. I do cats and dogs for the most part. Why you want a pet sitter? Some of the reasons are, someone's in your home, lights are on or off, plants are getting water, mail, newspapers are being picked up. Your dog is comfortable in its own home. And the other advantage of being in their own home, also I can take pictures and send them to them to show them on a dog walk or playing in the backyard with toys or taking a little nap or just being silly. So it makes the owners also feel knowing that they can actually see that someone is there and the dogs are active. So I find that you may start off slow, but word of mouth, once you build a trust, I've had business I actually have to turn away. I'm so busy.
We are a lot of opportunity foundation, and we're a little horse rescue, and we rescue horses both from the racetrack and from various auctions and other places where people dispose of their horses. Some of our horses are just horses that needed to go to a safe place. So when you have an older horse that you don't want to have or can't keep anymore, we're a place that you can put that horse, and then it'll be taken care of by us and our children. So we use all these horses to enrich the lives of both children and adults through our volunteer program. We have a lot of adults that come out and just like spending time. They do a little cleaning and raking, some of them a lot, and it's rewarding to them. And then we have several teaching programs. We have regular writing lessons, and we teach homeschoolers, and we do camps, and we bring in low-income kids. And most of this is funded by the riding school, but we certainly take donations at any time.
I'm Tina. I'm a dog groomer here in Ventura. I have Aloha Dog Grooming on Main Street. We groom all breeds of dogs, all sizes, all physical conditions. We do a lot of puppies that we start. We do a lot of seniors. We do enjoy doing the breed standards like the Airedales, the Kerry Blue Terriers, the Dandy Dinmonts. And we also do a lot of work with local rescues, getting the dogs groomed and ready for adoption. We've been in business for 11 years. Also in that 11 years, I've rescued quite a few animals. I'm borrowing these kittens. These are not my kittens, but we're helping them. The animals I've rescued have ranged from goats and sheep and alpacas and cows and horses, to parrots, to rabbits, to guinea pigs, and emus. We live on a 400-acre ranch in Santa Paula. Currently, there's probably over 100 animals housed out there. Most of them are in sanctuary, which means they won't go anywhere else. I have a few that I would find homes for, but generally I'm the last stop.
Hi, my name is Cindy Maurer, Dr. Maurer. I'm a doctor of physical therapy, and I also am getting certified as a canine rehab therapist. So to be a physical therapist, you would have 4 years of undergrad education and 3 years in a doctorate program that's in physical therapy. And to do physical therapy on animals, you would need to have a degree either in physical therapy or a physical therapist assistant, veterinarian, or a veterinary technician. And then you would then go to one of the certified programs. So with animals, like Allie is a 10-year-old Labrador Retriever, and she's got osteoarthritis in her lumbar spine, so she injured her disc in her lumbar spine. She has injured a paw, so she's got some arthritis in her paw, and she has a little bit of arthritis kind of right here in the middle of her back. So some of the things that an animal physical therapist would do for Allie, they might do some stretching exercises for her where we actually stretch that limb that's stiff and lacking mobility. We could use an underwater treadmill where we fill the water up so that she's buoyant and she's not feeling the weight of gravity on her body. So it's just like if you went in a pool, you'd feel a little bit more buoyant and free to move. We also do modalities on the animals. For instance, if we wanted to heat up some of her soft tissue, like a muscle or a tendon, we could do ultrasound or give moist heat to her beforehand. They have modalities like laser therapy, which also delivers heat to the tissue, so it can be used for tissue healing or for stretching. So one of the things that we also do with the animals, so we do something called gait analysis. So we might look at how she's walking, and many people might not see, but I see that limp in the front limb, the forelimb. So one of the things that the animal therapist would be able to do is analyze their walking pattern. And we have things that are called force plates. They have even modular ones that you can set up, say, in a facility or in a rehab center, where you put the dog's paws on the there's 4 force plates, and you can actually measure how much weight they're putting on their paws. And you look at that weight distribution, and that gives you a good idea about whether the dog is really distributing the weight back on that injured forelimb or hind limbs. And then we do the same that we do with people. We teach the owners how to do home exercises for the animals to help with their recovery. So we're hoping that in the future we'll have more fit dogs and see dogs that have a better quality of life.
Hi there, I'm Laura Shasky, wildlife biologist at Channel Islands National Park.
I'm Melissa Marshall. I'm a biological science technician, also with Channel Islands National Park.
And we're here to represent the wildlife biology profession. So we work with the National Park Service with a variety of different vertebrate species, including the island fox, and a variety of other species like the island deer mouse, other endemic native species like the island night lizard, other reptiles and amphibians. If we work with live wild animals, and we'll trap them a couple times a year. So we have some pictures here for kids to look at, to see the different handling techniques for island foxes. The island fox recovered from near extinction 2 decades ago. They were down to only 15 individuals per island, and they were all brought into captivity and captive bred for a couple of years. And eventually were very successful in reproducing, and were all re-released back into the wild. So now we're monitoring that population to make sure that they're healthy.
So I actually started out as a volunteer 5 years ago. So I came out just as a scribe to kind of see what they were doing and see if I was really interested in this as a field when I was still in college. And I kept coming back because I loved it. And then I became an SCA, which these are 2 of our current SCA volunteers, or interns. And that's Student Conservation Association. So we have interns that come out and they learn kind of how to trap and how to handle the animals. And they work alongside us biotechs and then Laura as well. And then this year I came back as a biotechnician. So we normally stay out on the islands for about a week at a time, and we trap every week, and then we also come back for skunks and mice and herpetofauna. So that's kind of what I do.
These professionals are able to give these students and these young people an idea of how to get into a career, what to expect if you were in a career, and also give them ideas about careers they may not have been aware of. So every year we host the Animal Career Fair at Ventura Pet Wellness. And every year we have a different variety of professionals that come. We have pet photographers, we have groomers, we have the zoo has come, we have fish and game or fish and wildlife that has come. As a dog trainer, I represent dog training, veterinarians, holistic veterinarians, Reiki specialists, animal communicators. We just reach out to the community and see what other professionals can come and share their knowledge with other young people in our county. So every year we offer this. We hope to see you next year. And if you have a profession you're specifically interested, reach out and let us know what you might want to see at the next Animal Career Fair. But we hope to be doing this for years and years to help anyone who's interested in being in an animal career fair. So I hope to see you there and hope you enjoy the events.